eating a dehydrated anchovy. Okay, it's down. Oh, Saturday Night Live. We're live. Well, good evening, America. It's Soul Cycle Alchemy. We're back after a week off. Well, half of us is there. Well, I guess I'll begin with the libation. This is the revelation of the divine spark. You don't have to see me while I'm doing this. Through the power, force, might, and will of the great nothingness, of the almighty powers of the great nothingness, of almighty flow, the great nothingness of infinite beingness, of infinite, endless, limitless, invisible life from which comes the absolute all. All that was, all that is, and all that is being and becoming realized into realization, actualization, and form as we all now will and commanded to be. Now, being and becoming an active force of higher consciousness and an active force of infinite intelligence within us all now. Being and becoming the great primordial dragon God sign Kundalini flames now, whirling and ascending up our spines from our root chakras to our central heart chakras and on up to our royal crown chakra, igniting our royal crown chakra, illuminating our first eye, our Lord Amenel Dragra, our hidden priestly Grandmaster Magi, our Grandmaster, and the 72 chakras in our first eye, our 72 primordial dragon gods, sun kings, and queens, and all of our legions of 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 legions legions of 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 armies 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 of armies. Now, willing all of the forces, all of the elements, all of the essences, and all of the dark matter and dark energy within the absolute all into being and becoming all of our will serving all of our wills, objectives, intentions, and desires, crystallizing them all into physical realization, actualization, and form as we are now willing commanded to be. Now, being and becoming an active force, being and becoming an active force of supernal energy. Damn. Being and becoming an active force of supernal energy that we're now using. Shit. Okay. Now, being and becoming an active force of energy that we're using to help us overcome all of the obstacles and adversities in our way, turning all of our problems into nothingness. Mm, mm. Now, manifesting into our life as all of the substance that we need to rebuild our life into the proper order and law that we now will, command, and desire it to be, as we now affirm the positive abundance in the absolute all, as an eachness of oneness in the absolute all, manifesting into our divine life as divine love, perfect health, vitality, and abundance of prosperity in the absolute all, enriching our lives and the lives of everyone around us while protecting us from the evil of human thoughts and human deeds, neutralizing all of my enemies, bringing all out war, total judgment, death, and total destruction upon all the evil souls, counterfeit spirits, and robots, and the ignorant walking dead, and their Lord and God, the demiurge, and its archonic forces, enslaving and feeding off of the divine spark, the Kundalini race, and all of the entities and deities aligned against us, enslaving us in grotesque matter to be reborn, live, suffer, and die over and over again until now. Because now is the time of their fall, as all out war, judgment, and death and destruction is upon them all. As now is the time of our rise, as we ascend to conscious unity through the power, force, might, and will of the great nothingness of the almighty powers of the great nothingness of almighty flow. The great nothingness of infinite beingness, of infinite, endless, limitless, invisible light from which comes the absolute all. All that was, all that is, and all that is being and becoming realized into realization, actualization, and form as we are now willing commanded to be. Abracadabra, Ashe.
Ashe, presto changeo.
Mm-hmm. And now the crown chakra day vibrations. Aim, the nothingness, Ashe. Aim soft, infinite, Ashe. Aim soft, the infinite light, Ashe. Adam Chapman, Yaman, the ancient of ancient, the most ancient of days. Ari Campton, the big face, the primordial Christ, Ashe. Absolute emanations, the supernal holy universe manifesting as our holy divine infinite magical names, the cosmic Christ, Ashe. The great abyss of Gnosis, Doth, the black hole kingdom, the chaos spirit, manifesting as our crown of Zerampin, the small face, the indwelling Christ, Ashe. Berea, form, creation, and paradise, manifesting in us as our holy, divine, infinite, magical, dark archangels and demons. Yetzirah, formation, manifesting in us as our holy, divine, infinite, magical orders of dark angels and demons. Ashe. Ashia, the actual physical world in the making, manifesting in us as our holy, divine, infinite, magical, earthly kingdom. Ashe. Yeshida, the holy divine spark, manifesting in us as our holy divine infinite magical will, Ashe. Hea, our holy divine infinite magical life force, manifesting in us as our holy divine infinite magical desire, Ashe. Neshama, our holy divine infinite magical heavenly soul, manifesting in us as our holy divine infinite magical heavenly thoughts, Ashe. Ruach, our holy divine infinite magical soul, manifesting in us as our holy divine infinite magical words, Ashe. Nephish, our holy divine infinite magical earthly soul, manifesting into realization, actualization, and form as we are now willing commanded to be, Ashe. Kepler, the holy divine infinite magical crown, Ashe. Hakma, wisdom, the supernal father, Bana, Ashe. Bana, understanding, intelligence, the supernal mother, Ashe. Da, the great abyss of gnosis, Ashe. Ased, mercy, Ashe. Gabora, judgment, Ashe. Tiferet, beauty, Ashe. Netzach, victory, Ashe. Ha, glory, Ashe. Yesod, the foundation, Ashe. Malkut, the kingdom, Ashe. Power, force, might, and will of the great nothingness and the almighty powers of the great nothingness of almighty flow, the cosmic primordial flower blooming the absolute all into being. Ashe.
Isis, Ashe. Destiny, Ashe. Empress, Ashe. Tyler, Ashe. Cyrus, Ashe. Order out of chaos, beings, Ashe.
Ashe.
All God's known and unknown. All God is known and unknown. Ashe.
Ashe.
All right. We back, y'all. Once again, it's song.
Yeah. Yeah, we're back.
Well, order, chaos, chaos, order.
Yeah.
Tapestry of the universe.
Chaos to cosmos, cosmos to chaos. Yeah, so this moon magic, it works. The moonster.
Right.
Yeah, if you participated, I don't think we had too many viewers that night when we were talking about that. For some reason, people weren't able to get the video or something. I don't know. But if you participated in it with a pure heart, I'm sure you're happy with the results.
Somebody said that they weren't able to get the video.
Yeah. Well, they didn't see it. They were looking for it and they couldn't find it.
Are they subscribed?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Every time when we have a video,
unless
it comes up.
if they subscribe, it should come up and they notice.
Yeah, it should.
They be throttling it though. They be throttling the show. I've noticed that they throttled the show because a couple of times the video didn't pop up until I actually had to search for it.
Yeah, I noticed there was one video.
I'm subscribed to my own
video.
page. It should pop up on mine, and sometimes it don't pop up. So
yeah, these algorithms, who knows? Yeah. So, what's new in the world, or in the world of metaphysics? Well, there ain't nothing new under the sun.
right. Well, this is the end of the world chronicles. So that's all we're looking at. All of the process of humanity evolving and recognizing their divine selves.
Yeah, the divine spark within.
That's basically what we're going through, and
Yeah,
we're looking at it from our human perspective a lot. So on this show, we look at it from the divine, from the spiritual, from the metaphysical. Humanity is some crap, bro. They don't want solutions. They don't want solutions. They want to dwell in the fear. They just want to dwell in the fear. That's what they. It's like they get some type of sensation or good sensation from fear.
and they like quick fix, instant fixer uppers. They want the easy way, the painless way.
What I had, it was a saying that I heard coming up that said, "Those who have it easy do the hard things. Those who have it hard do the easy things."
Mm-hmm.
And it's so true.
Yeah.
It is true as fuck because everybody, especially in the so-called black community, bro.
Yeah.
We used to have work. We used to have a powerful work ethic, man. It's like, and and to the most part we do, but it's still it had depreciated a lot. Our work ethic has depreciated a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because we have fallen under the illusion of inclusion so wholeheartedly. I would say 85% of us have fell into the illusion of inclusion. You hear about how all of these people, all these so-called black folks are now Trump supporters. because of his mugshot.
Yeah.
Now we can. Now they're saying, of course, this is all propaganda, and this is what they want us to think, right? And you got a couple of Negroes playing the role in the stereotype, and then it appears like all of us think this degenerate.
Yeah.
Right. And this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about with the media, with social media, and the media period does to our mind. They manipulate us to death, bro. It's just like how a female is able to gaslight you and manipulate through her narcissistic approach. They think you think these women are crazy, bro. They are fucking smart as fuck. They know how to manipulate. They know. So you know how when you know the saying that says a wise man can play the fool, but the fool can't play the wise man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Playing a sucker to catch a sucker.
This is what a lot of our sisters do well. They play stupid well. They play stupid very well. You know what I'm saying? And guess what?
Yeah.
Guess who the greatest manipulator of all? The government.
Yeah.
You feel me? They manipulate like gaslighting, pushing false narratives, the need to be right all the goddamn time. They're so afraid of being wrong that they got to censor everybody. Yep. They so afraid of it, boy. Yep. I swear, they don't want nobody else to talk. They like, don't say nothing because you're gonna tell us the truth and you're gonna interfere with what we're trying to disseminate to the masses and try to socially engineer the masses with. It's an insecurity that they have, and to me, I feel like they are on their bottom line, and they on desperate measures right now, man. If those who want to persist beyond in the physical realm, because that shit is over with. Humanity, this whole physical realm that we exist in as this thing, is reversing. Is reversing and hiring. It's going to a higher polarity now. It's going to a higher frequency now.
Or you can say the higher world is spilling in. Our higher world is spilling into this world, flooding over. And
it's both. It's both ways. It's reciprocity every time when you're dealing with the cosmos. It's always complementary.
We're going into a new age. To a new golden age, and we're going to go into it like never before. I guess I don't know, but everything that's left over from the old age is going to have to be burned away. They can't go into the new age. It's like the same story of when the children of Israel, when they left Egypt and they're out in the wilderness and they made the golden calf and they started worshiping the golden calf.
Idol worshiping, yeah.
Well, that golden calf represented Taurus, but I think they were going into the age of Pisces. And so they were holding on to the golden calf represented them holding on to the age of Taurus. And so that they had to be plugged.
Yeah, you can see that very prevalent in this society today, where people are trying to hold on to those things that were seemingly comfortable. What is that noise?
Yeah.
What is that noise?
Helicopter.
Wow. Fucking loud ass helicopter.
Yeah.
But I'm saying not only are people trying to hold on to the path and hold on to that comfortability that they've been having, it's more of people are still not growing in their knowledge. They're not growing. I talk to people that I talked to 10 years ago and they saying the same shit they were saying 10 years ago.
Yeah, I know people that I met in 2012 and they're still complaining about the same things today that they were complaining about then.
So they're not growing. They're not actually doing the self-development work that's necessary for you to lock in and synchronize with this vibration that's high, this higher vibration. You have to synchronize with it, or you're going to be in limbo. You're going to be in some type of energetic limbo, where you're not in the new paradigm, or you're in the new paradigm, but you're still holding yourself back in the old paradigm.
Yeah, you're not ready to function. You're not ready to relate to the new paradigm. You're not
Right.
able to relate.
One of the things that can adjust you to the new paradigm is your humanity is your slave, is your prison. It's a prison to your divine self, right? And
Yeah,
as that being, you have to compensate or reconcile. You have to reconcile this seemingly contradiction within yourself, or dilemma within self. You have to reconcile it. How do you do this? Dark work. You do dark work. You do Islam. You do dark. When you do dark work, you're dealing with every aspect of who you are, because you're looking at these contradictions and you're transcending it. You're not letting it a nervous breakdown come and ensue. Most people they're going to a nervous breakdown because these
yeah,
things contradict each other so much, and you can't, like I said, reconcile. How do you reconcile these actually different energies, these different worlds that you simultaneously exist in? Right? That's one of the
yeah,
things that will keep you here. If you think, like, for example, if you don't you shouldn't be even watching this show if you still think you're just a human. You
yeah.
shouldn't even be watching this show. You know what I'm
You
saying?
wouldn't. Trust me,
If
you
you don't
won't.
recognize that you are something way beyond just human, then you shouldn't even be watching what we're doing here.
Yeah, go
It's
watch some
going to
more.
drive you crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah, go back on social media.
Right, because we're gonna eventually drive you crazy listening to what we're talking about, because there's so many seemingly contradictions. Remember,
Mm.
in the ancient world, contradictions were encouraged.
Yes. Yeah, because it helps you see things. You have to look at it from one level and then from a deeper level and an even deeper level.
Right.
But in order to understand those levels, you have to learn the level that you learn. You're going to have to run with it, and then as you run with it, it's you grow out of it, and you start growing into these. You start understand having a greater understanding of things.
What happens is people put blockages on their own growth based on religious inhibitors, because religion,
Oh yeah.
especially
Oh
Christianity, Christianity basically, the Bible, the book, the scripture doesn't forbid you to think a certain way, but the preacher, everybody is forbidding you to think a certain way. You have to,
hmm
it's forbidden you to think a certain way. I keep hearing the helicopter. They're going to, oh, that's the ghetto bird.
Yeah. Let me
That's the
close this
ghetto bird.
window.
They looking for somebody around your house.
Not
They looking,
every.
because I keep hearing that motherfucker flying around. I thought it was just flying by.
Well, last Friday, they had this whole block taped off. Couldn't get in for 4 hours.
Yeah. But yeah, it's spiritual. It's very spiritual, and we seem to negate the spiritual aspect of our whole totality of our life. Right? We negate that. We like, oh, I'm just having this human experience, and I'm just objective reality is all I'm focused on. No,
Well,
it's objective and subjective at the same time.
yeah, now you become a boat out there in the water with all these waves just pushing you from here and there. You don't have a rudder to steer with. You're just a fucking boat that you have the
Yeah,
pedals,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
you lost your
That
pedals.
I like that analogy because that's the same thing when you're dealing with the more science, more
Mm-hmm.
ultimately is a navigator.
Yes.
And
Now. Mm-hmm.
what happens is that's what happens. You get lost at sea, and that
Mm-hmm.
literally means that you are not in control of your faculties, or
Yes.
you don't realize your status, your status, state, and these things are synonymous. You don't recognize your status.
Yeah, because you're allowing your emotions to take over and rule over your humanity, which is pretty much ignorant,
Well, it's an
dysfunctional.
inhibitor. It's an inhibitor to growing beyond transcending humanity.
Yeah.
A
And
lot of
so
it
it has,
that we've been indoctrinated by, that we have been indoctrinated by through the so-called educational system.
mm-hmm, and
Um,
religious.
these are inhibitors. They like our understanding of what they've taught us about physical reality is not a in-depth understanding of physical reality like our ancestors was trying to explain it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think they can even explain at that depth, but they know better than because they want to inhibit a growth in humanity to the extent where you have right now 85% are oblivious and they really don't know nothing except the program, the social
Mm-hmm.
engineering. That's all they know.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want you to tell them nothing outside of the program because the program is a comfort zone. It's a comfort zone
Mm-hmm.
to where it's a comfort zone to where it's similar to when they plug all these people in the Matrix movie. All those
Yeah.
people that were just programmable programs, they were plugged in. People are programmable.
The
They don't
best
question.
one.
They don't
That's
critically question their own thinking.
the best movie was Dark City.
Was that Keanu Reeves?
Mm-mm. No. Um,
You talking about
uh,
Bruce Lee's son?
no. Mm-mm. Dark City was one of these people. It was people. They lived in the city, and it was always night. They don't have no recognition of daytime, and their reality was being ruled by these people that was behind the scenes. And what they would do, they would cause the people to go to sleep, and they'll change the whole scene. They'll change everything in their reality, and they'll wake up, and they'll just be going on like nothing had happened. But they're in a whole nother different reality. But they're on a spaceship, and they think they're living in some city, and no one have any recollection of the daytime. Bobby Hemmett mentioned the movie plenty of times. He said it was a grown up version of The Matrix, Dark City. Keith Sutherland was in it.
Okay, I heard
Yeah.
that. I heard that, but I thought Bruce Lee's son was in that.
No, that was The Crow.
The Crow, yeah.
Yeah, Dark City is totally. It's The Matrix grown up. And there was this one guy that woke up, and he knew that everything that the reality was all fucked up, and he gained the same powers that the people that was controlling their reality had, and he used it against them, and he defeated them. And
Right,
so
because let's just be honest. I mean, you are the one, Neo, the one.
yeah,
You are the
Neo.
one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean,
So
you just choose to be programmed because it's easier. It appears to be easier. This is another thing in the whole battle of the sexes thing that's going on that's real heavy right now. You got the red pill community that have very harsh criticism about women and their hypergamy and everything. And it's a perfect example of how people have gotten so indulged in that programming that when you reveal to them that they're in a program, you can't just tell them you in a program. Your mind is being programmed. You can't just tell them like that. It's sometimes it's like moments that happen where they realize, damn, they have little sharp moments and shit when they realize that shit.
When there's a glitch.
Right. So you can't really convince nobody of the fact their state. You can't convince them of it. They have to have these revelations and these self-realizations themselves. But you can kind of create an environment to where they can eventually go that path. Right. This is all the elitists are doing, but they're doing it the opposite way. They're leading you to your own destruction. They're leading you to your own destruction. You're going to push the button. You're going to kill yourself. You're going to die on your own sword.
Yeah, that's what they get people ready for. But and they're letting all these people from over the border. I mean, coming in from Mexico, and all those people that over there coming in from into the border aren't just from Mexico.
Oh hell no! They coming from they just using coming through Mexico as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing that for years too. People from Russia, people from other countries coming that are basically they probably wouldn't be able to even get a visa to come here. They probably wouldn't even otherwise. They wouldn't even they probably wouldn't even get a way to get here otherwise. But this is what the deep state is doing purposely. We don't understand. When you understand the deep state, they are purposely collapsing this government so they can reset it, right? And they want to bring about a chaos that is going to be in their benefit. They want to bring about a chaos that's in their benefit.
Yeah, Jones, he remembered Dark City. Yeah, he's right.
They have the Agent Smith effect. They will shut down or change the subject. Okay. I mean, shit. Matrix was good enough for me, man. I watched Dark City too, but Matrix it gave me everything I need to understand how this systematic programming works. How they can actually predict and look at this like this. Everything is orchestrated.
Yeah.
Everything is orchestrated. Nothing is just by chance, coincidence. No. Everything is orchestrated, bro. There is nothing that happens that they haven't manufactured. Right? This is why people skeptics they're speculating that they're controlling the weather. Now, I don't put it past them that they're controlling the weather, because our ancestors controlled the weather because we knew the harmonic frequencies of the planet, and we knew how to tune into them to make certain things come about. They can back engineer that same rituals with this, especially with this AI technology. They can actually say, what is that? How can we take that ritual, right? That creates rain, and create technology and back engineer technology that does the same thing. Put it like this: they discovered what the ancestors were doing when they were building pyramids, when they were doing some of the phenomenal things that they still question to this day. They kind of figuring it out at an extent. They can't redo it. They just know how kind of figuring it out, though.
I think they're getting help too. I think there are some of our ancestors,
of course,
that like Billy Carson gives it away when he talks about the emerald tablets. Hafa was able to preserve make new bodies and new copies of himself and insert his consciousness in another body and live for thousands of years and then come back as someone else. In fact, they're saying that it's possible that Jesus and Thoth could be the same person.
Well,
Yeshua.
Jesus is
Because they said a lot of
historically it was multiple people who came in that energy and that spirit. So when people say Jesus, as if it was just one Jesus, it was multiple Jesus. Jesus is not the name; that's a title.
Yeah, that's
Jesus
something
is a title. It's not his name.
Mm-hmm.
So it was multiple Jesus. There were multiple Jesuses, right? We just give credibility to this one. See what also we got to look at the fact that the whole mythology of Jesus is intertwined with an astrological understanding of the moon, of the sun reaching its highest peak and then dying. You know what I'm saying? It's all intertwined into that too. See, the thing about it is this is an evidence or understanding of an indicator that our ancestors knew we were multidimensional because everything had multi-meanings. It's a double, triple, and quadruple entendres.
And also, the incidents that are playing out in the stars can be played out on Earth and in humanity as well.
Let's even get deeper on that, right? Because the elements that we see in space are actually in our bodies, right?
Yeah,
They're actually in our bodies. In essence, we have the same cosmic energy that runs the whole cosmos inside of our essence, right? So of course, it's like quantum entanglement. Of course, anytime something is happening in the cosmos is going to affect us because we got some of that cosmic energy inside of us, and we got some of that cosmic material inside of us. It's quantum entanglement. It's going to affect us too. So this is why. Go ahead.
And we can have an effect too. We can cause an effect. Since we have this cosmic energy in us, we can manipulate this cosmic energy to manipulate the cosmos.
Well, I even go further. I even go further. At whatever the cosmos is possible, whatever can be done in the cosmos, we can do it too. Right?
Yes.
We can do it too. Create black holes. Create black holes. Create clusters of gas and create more stars. Right? We can do all that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just
split neutrinos.
Right. The thing about it is humanity, I would say, is not a monolith, but we can use only on a human level our collective energies to do greater things. We are not a monolith though. But on a cosmic level, we are synchronized. We are part of the all. We are part of the all, connected to cosmic mother. We came from the cosmic mother. Right? Or I wouldn't even call it the cosmic mother because it predates the cosmos. So it wouldn't be called the cosmic. It will be the primordial mother. The primordial mother. Primordial mother.
Primordial mother.
And we connect to the primordial mother.
Yeah, the cosmic mother she's an inferior mother.
Yes, no doubt.
The primordial mother is a superior mother.
Right, because she gave the material to create the cosmos. The cosmos is just nothing but byproduct of the primordial energies or primordial sources of matter, or you can even call it matter.
Matter and spirit.
Spirit matter, matter, spirit, whatever you want to refer to that. We got to come up with a name for it. Because there is in between matter and the spirit, matter and spirit. This is in between.
Is that ether, or would that be?
It might be. It might be. I got a chart that breaks all this stuff down. I gotta find it though. I got so many. I was looking through my archives today. I mean, not today, but the other day, and man, I got so many articles that I used to read back in the days, and I just bringing this stuff up. I'm like, damn, and it's like really, it's really helping me because you got to understand that in your growth, you probably didn't get something that you discovered years ago. You probably ain't gonna get it till about 20 years later.
Exactly, which is good to go through the old shit because the old shit is actually now new shit for
Yes,
to
it
us.
is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is new shit. It is like how we look at the modern day society is advanced, but the ancient world was 10 times more advanced than this, 100 times more advanced than this.
Yeah,
100 times.
Yeah, This is just humanity at its height in this Iron Age. But in the Golden and Silver Age, and even in the Bronze Age, we were far more advanced than we are now. We devolved.
No doubt.
At the same token, we're still advanced because we're experiencing this. We're having this experience on down here in the lowest part of our evolution, but it's not the first time that our soul been through this evolution. It's gone through this before. So it's going through it on a higher level than it did the last time. And then next time when it comes through here, it's going to go through it on an even higher level.
Let me read something right quick. It says crown chakra, color violet, location top of the head, state knowing oneness, action we know. This is a mantra. That's the mantra of the action because we're talking about a mental action. It's not just an action with physical action.
Yeah,
mental verbs. Y'all ever heard of mental verbs? Okay. Okay. Violet and white color. Violet and white. It says musical note. It says B on the B scale. A B scale note. Okay. It says mantra, om, and goon as in signs. Om is a mantra sound, right? Planetary Uranus, the universe. It's do you I'm talking about this is associated with the crown chakra. These are all associations with the crown chakra. It said Uranus is the universe, right? It's that's the planets it's associated with. Astrological sign, all signs. You ain't hearing me?
Oh,
all signs are associated with the crown chakra.
All signs, yeah, I get that.
Okay, yeah. It's called. Look, this is the glands. This is the glands that is associated with the endocrine glands. Right? The pineal glands. They are two associated glands. Related body parts: the brain, the nervous system. Right? Worldly state, all knowing. You are already all knowing.
Yep.
This is why I don't get why people ain't tapping into all of the abundant latent energy inside of you and the capabilities of clairvoyance.
Right? Like I said, I've been around here more than once, so it's all knowing because it's been here before. It knows this.
Right. Third eye chakra. Color indigo. Location middle of the head and behind the eyebrow. State seeing. Action I see. Color indigo and white lighting. Musical note A. Mantra. Kashim So. Kashim So. Okay. It says it said Baja sound. Um.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So what they're telling you is if you say these, you're gonna stimulate that part of that chakra.
Mm-hmm.
You're stimulating that
Yeah.
chakra when you do that. Okay.
Okay.
Sense, sixth sense, planet Jupiter, astrological sign Cancer and Leo. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It says endocrine glands, pituitary glands, pituitary glands, related body parts, uh, uh, carotid temple, head, forehead. It said worldly state, sight, and that's the third eye chakra.
Okay.
Third eye chakra.
Now the throat chakra.
Throat chakra, color blue, location throat, action I speak and I'm heard. Color blue or smoky gray. Sound note G. Mantra sound. Ham C. Ham C. Ham C. Ham C. You say that, that's gonna stimulate the throat chakra. Ham C.
Throat
I see it, I feel it too. Ham C. Okay,
hands.
Baja sound, hang. Baja sound, hang, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sense, hearing, planet, Mercury and Neptune, astrological sign, Venus and Gemini. Elements, ether, sound, endocrine glands, uh, thyroid glands, related body parts, throat, neck, arm, head, brack crowd, civics, worldly state, speech, heart chakra,
Green.
color green, location,
Yep.
center of chest, mode, love and balance, state, love, action, I love and I'm loved. Color green are deep red. Musical note F. Mantra sound Yamsa. Okay, Baja sound Ying. Sense touch planets Venus. Astrological sound astrological sign. Uh, astrological sign is Taurus and Libra. It says element air, power, love, endocrine glands, thymus glands, immune system. Okay, related body parts, heart, circulatory system, lungs, chest, worldly state, love, solar plexus, chakra, location,
Yellow.
solar plexus,
Yellow.
mode, power and will. Cause oh my fucking god! Cause they associate on a physical level. Cause that's where your power on a physical level comes from too. from right here, up here. It comes
Down
from
there.
most of your power from right up in here. That's crazy.
Yeah, you start from the root on up.
Right. They said state action. Action. I act. Color yellow or black. Said musical note E. Mantra sound. Ram day. Ram day. Baja sound. Ring. Ring. Uh, sense. Sight. Planet. Mars. Sun. Mars. Sun. Astrological sign. Scorpio. Aries. Animal. Ram. Element. Fire. Power. Will. Intercron grants, intercron grants, pan, pancreas, liver, pancreas, liver. It says related body parts: stomach, liver, and intestines, skin. Worldly state, willfulness, sexual or sexual or stem uh, spleen chakra. Location, abdominum. Mode, emotional, right? Emotional and sexual. This is where a lot of people get these problems with emotions, because your emotions are definitely connected to your sexual, lower sexual sense of being, your sexual energy, feelings.
Now,
I feel, right? And that's the whoo, damn. This is art. You notice how people say I feel all the time?
yeah.
They're vibrating on the sexual level. They're vibrating on the sexual, the root chakra. This is not the root chakra. This is sex and the spleen chakra, right? We haven't even got to the root chakra. You
What
know what I'm
color
saying?
is this one? Is this the orange one or the yellow one?
I'm real. Let me go on. It says color. Color is vermilion green. Vermilion green. It says vermilion orange. My bad. Vermilion orange. My bad.
Okay, yeah, because the heart
Musical
chakra.
note D. Mantra sound. Ma. Vama. Vam, ma. Now we okay. Baja sound. Baja sound is vang. Vang. Sense. Touch. Planet. Moon. Astrological sign, stag Taurus, and Pisces, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Power,
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius and Pisces.
Yeah.
Power, magnetism, attraction of opposites. This is the sexual. Listen, oh my God. This is the sexual chakra. You are attracting. This is why a lot of women say man ain't shit. Because you're attracting no shit ass niggas because you're something wrong with your energy.
Yeah, you're vibrating from down here in your orange and yellow, orange, and red chakras.
Right. Okay. It says endocrine glands is gonad. That's Gonads. Related body parts: reproductive system, sexual organs, limbars, worldly state, feelingness, This is where a lot of sisters is vibrating in that chakra.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of sisters is vibrating in that chakra, and a lot of brothers, because they were raised by sisters, is vibrating in this chakra right here.
Yeah, I was raised by just my mother, but shit, I didn't let her bitchify me.
Okay. Root chakra, color red, location, preline yim, between sexual organ and anus. It says mode, survival. It says state, groundiness, right?
Mm-hmm.
It says action, I am here.
Mm-hmm.
Color, blood red.
Mm-hmm.
Musical notes, C. Mantra sound, lam, ra. Lam, ra. Right? Baja sound, ling. Sense, smell. It says planet, Earth, and Saturn.
Earth.
Astrological sign, Capricorn and Aquarius.
Well,
Element,
Aquarius. I mean Capricorn.
power, gravity.
Saturn.
This is shit. This is where you are holding on to something in this reality here in this root chakra, because you're grounding it. You're basically you're pulling it towards you, just like how it's associated right before the sexual chakra, and you pulling everything towards you because your reality is a reciprocity of energies within you and the cosmos, right? So when you so fixated on physical reality, this is what makes you strongly into the physical realm. Like most people are strongly, and they don't see the in between. They can't see what we're seeing, what we're talking about in this show, the nuances of reality that we're seeing, because they're strictly on a physical vibration, and that's based on their energy is vibrating at a certain level in a chakra, and it's stuck there, stagnated, it's not flowing. Your chakra systems is like a river.
Mm-hmm.
It has to flow.
Can't let it get dammed up.
I can't hear you, bro. You muted.
I say you can't let it get dammed up.
You muted.
I'm muted. Let's say you can't let it get dammed up. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
I don't know why.
I can't hear you.
Really? You can't hear me? What about now?
I can't hear you still.
Okay, let me.
Say something.
I am. I'm gonna log off and log back
on. I don't know what's going on. Yeah,
okay,
but I'm about to shut it down in a minute. So you got. I want you to hurry. I want you to come in so you can say your last words.
Okay, let me leave. I'm gonna leave and come back.
Well, I can't hear him then. For real. The evil algorithm strikes again. That's a good. The evil algorithm strikes again, huh? He gonna come back in. I'm pretty sure he gonna come back in. He want to say his last words. I'm about to cut his show though. Yeah, this shit's funny. The algorithm can't stop shit. He might not come back in, so I'm gonna cut it short, y'all. See y'all probably next week. Oh, he coming back in. Let me see if he got some last words to come in.
I'm in. I'm on my phone
Yeah,
now.
you got to go on your phone.
Yep.
I still can't hear you.
You still can't hear me? I don't understand.
Well, they can. They say they can hear you. So go ahead and say your last words, and I'm gonna shut it show.
Oh, well, last words.
I still can't hear you. They can hear you though.
You still can't hear me. Well, if you participated in the mass ritual on the new moon, you should be happy with the results that you got on the new moon or this last blue moon, because all the seeds that I planted on the new moon, they came true. It manifested by the full moon. So now it's about not planting the seeds. We already did that. Now it's plucking up the things that we don't need, plucking up the negative, uh, dissolving the ego. Okay, so it's negating the things from us that we don't need. So that's what the next 2 weeks is all about, while at the same time enhancing the positive. And we can use this energy. This energy can turn into something that eventually change the world. Just start right here with us, and it can spread like wildfire because the shit works. Assuming you have the pure heart. So that's it for me. All right, you want to say something?
Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
I still can't hear you though. So I don't know what the fuck going on here, but I still can't hear you. But I guess that's a wrap. We see y'all next weekend, hopefully. I mean, yeah, we will see y'all next weekend. Fuck
we'll be here. Yeah, we'll be here.
Order, chaos, order.
Exactly.